still gonna, like, smart move around? No. Alright, we all know what we have to do now. There we go. Okay, so this is probably going to be a lot more complicated than the Caliburn, which I have built before. I have built the Caliburn, and the Caliburn gave me problems. I had issues building that, and I feel like I'm gonna have issues building this one too. But that's why I elect to stream these builds, because all of you guys can learn from my blunders on how not to do it, and then do it better than I can. Oh, this tape makes me lose the will to live. Alright, cool. Doesn't want to cut it. Whatever. Oh, this would be so much easier if I just had my knife. Oh, stuff it. There we go. There we go. Yep. Oh, man. Got anybody in chat? We got Sharky. Welcome. And just like before, we have a lot of pieces. A lot. 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 A lot, 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 a lot of pieces. Phew. I paused my game to be here. I'm sorry. Oh my God. What is this? I guess we'll sort that out later. We have, the Breacher. Oh my God. And already, this print quality feels noticeably better than the Caliburn. So I am very excited about that. And I don't know where I'm going to put that sticker yet, but it'll definitely go somewhere. Here are all of the mechanical parts. Let's actually start opening this. Do you have a Nerf sticker binder? I don't. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Woo, boy, that's so cool. I love that. Oh, it's so shiny. It looks great. I love that. I'm already getting excited, and I haven't even, like, started with all this. We have a lot of parts, but I'm trying to just separate everything first. I want to thank my dad, who I know watches these streams. I sent you this. I didn't really expect to actually get it, and I am so unbelievably excited that I did. I appreciate that so much. You did not have to get this thing. What the? That's scary. These are enormous double-sided screws. Okay. But, of course, the blaster will obviously depend on whether or not I can build it. Here's the stock. That feels right. That just feels right. Oh man, so, if you are wondering what the deal is with this blaster and why I got it, what a priming handle! That's so comfortable! That feels so good. There's like little bits of filament hair hanging off of it, but whatever. That is one of the most comfortable, like, horizontal pump grips I've ever felt. Oh boy. So yeah, this thing's going for a galactic purple and black color scheme. Here's the spring. Holy crap. Here's the plunger tube, and I assume this is the other side of the plunger tube. Oh no, it's a silly shell. Perfect. So it comes with at least one silly shell, which is good because you can never have too many of these. 'Tis beautiful. JFC, it must be massive. We have more of these strange parts. I have no idea how any of this is going to go together. I'm actually like getting a little bit nervous about this build because this is already looking a lot more complicated than the Caliburn. Oh my God! This is huge! This is good God! Oh no, I'm looking at the pictures of this. This is the front end. That's a big Nerf blaster. That's a lot of plastic. Oh, it comes with more. It comes with more silly shells. So we got 3 silly shells. This is a lot of blaster. This is more than the Caliburn. This is a lot more than the Caliburn. Here's the grip. Oh yeah, this feels so much better than the Caliburn's. The Caliburn, like, I swear to God, the Caliburn's print quality was so bad. It really pissed me off how bad the print quality on my Caliburn was. This feels a lot better. We have more purple. We still have a lot more to unwrap. I haven't unwrapped everything yet. We have, I assume this is the part that's shell ejecting. That looks moderately fragile, and there is a lot of filament hair between it. So I'm just gonna quickly kind of squeeze that off so that there is not a bunch of filament hair between it. There we go. I'm gonna keep that piece safe because that so far looks like the most fragile component of this blaster. This looks like it connects to the stock. Yeah, for sure. That connects to the stock. This is, there's 2 pieces in here. There's, I have no idea what any of this does. There's so many pieces. There's just so many pieces. What is this? I assume this is like, I assume that these go together. Yeah. That just goes together like that. Alright. More filament hair. Is there filament hair on this one? There's a little bit, but it'll be fine. Get a screwdriver in there and shuffle it around a little bit. That'll clear that out. Set that down. Oh man, I'm struggling to get all this paper back in. We have this. Which, that goes on the front end. This is part of the front end, for sure. Because this just matches the shape of, yeah. And finally we have this, which I assume is going to be the tube load. Yeah, either that or the plunger tube. But either way, yeah, that fits perfectly. These are the same, so it could be either. But I think that is the actual shotgun part. Yeah, and this is the spring. So now we've got everything out, including this mystery piece, which I am gonna keep like over here. We have more smaller miscellaneous parts. Let me put like these bigger pieces over there. I definitely will not be able to talk to the chat that much, but I will try and talk to y'all whenever I'm able to. See, this doesn't feel as good as the rest of it. Like, this is still out of Dart's print quality. I just am hoping that, in general, the print quality will feel better, and so far it does seem that way. Because, I mean, my Caliburn was diabolical. That thing was held together with hopes and dreams, and I can't stress that enough. We have 3 screws, which all the metal parts and all of the really small parts I'm going to put right there. We have more pieces. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How am I going to do this? Oh, that's where this goes. It goes with these. Okay. I assume this is like the catch release, whatever it is, thing. Let me move my iPad a bit further back. I need something to lean the iPad against. Bricko! Bricko, guess what Dad got me for Christmas? I can't believe it. I went from having nothing to having a battle axe and a breacher. And a broken 3D printer, which I'm still in the process of trying to fix. Oh no, we've got torsion springs. So I may have to bring out the soldering iron to heat those up. We have a lot of plastic parts. We have bearings. Bearings, weird friction screws, a lot of friction screws, a lot of nuts and springs, lubricant, a lot of O-rings. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 different O-rings, a lot of little screws, a lot of bigger screws. Does it not come with any tools? No, I guess it doesn't. Well, I'm glad I brought these. Let me make sure that these will actually fit the screws. Yeah, they'll fit. But I do need my wrenches, so I'll go and get the wrenches. Or the Allen wrenches. If I can find them, which usually I can't. Of course they're not in there, because why would my Allen wrenches be there? What kind of sense does that make? To have the Allen wrenches be where I left them. Here they are. They're up here for some stupid reason. I do have to keep some track of time because around 1:15 or around 1:45 I do have to leave. I'm stealing it. No. It ejects shells. Oh my god. Yeah, so this blaster, if you're unfamiliar with it, is a tube loading pump action shell ejecting shotgun that uses silly shells. Can you understand why I kind of wanted it? But yeah, we've got Allen wrenches, we've got screwdriver, we got stuff. Let me play the video.
Howdy y'all, this is Luchathor here at Out of Darts. Today we have the highly anticipated Breacher by Sillybutts. It is a silly shell-fed shotgun, essentially. Today I'll be showing you how to assemble this thing. We offer a hardware kit, we offer a 3D parts and hardware kit, or if you want to just leave it like and move on your day, we offer fully assembled as well. Here's all the tools you will require. You'll need a mallet, some super glue.
Oh no, a mallet? We don't have one.
Sandpaper or an X-Acto knife, some iPro, a paper towel for cleanup, a number 1 Phillips driver, a 2...
Okay, so I have a drill, I have a flathead screwdriver, I have wrenches, I have an Allen wrench, I have pliers somewhere. We don't have any mallets. We don't have anything like a mallet even. We have literally nothing like that. So I may have to abandon this project right now and go rush to Harbor Freight.
0.5 hex driver, pliers. If you have two.
Please stop playing. We do have an X-Acto knife, it's right over there. Paper towels. I do have a soldering iron. I do have super glue. I do have the drill bit, I think. I don't know why I need a drill bit, though. Why would you need a drill bit? I don't know what that is. Unless it's like a Dremel. Play.
Pliers I highly recommend too. A flathead and a soldering iron for the heat set inserts, and lubricant of some kind. In our hardware kits, will provide a little bit of sludge slime. These are optional, but came in handy when pliers weren't enough. You could use 11/32 or 9mm wrenches and
Okay.
With that out of the way, let's get right to it.
So, I need a mallet. That's the biggest one, is I need a mallet. I need a flathead, which we have a bazillion of, and I need pliers. And I'll get my soldering iron later when we need it, because I don't want to have the soldering iron here. It makes a mess. Mallets. We don't have anything. We don't have a mallet. We don't have a mallet. Because why we have a mallet? We used to, but we don't, because that's how my life goes. Where are my pliers? Pliers, sandpaper, and the mallet. And the screwdriver. By the grace of God, my stream is saved. I found a mallet. I didn't even know we had this. And I found a screwdriver. So, we are in business still. We're still in business. We have a mallet, we have a screwdriver, but I still have to figure out where my pliers are. And I have no idea, because my pliers are always somewhere else. But I think I have a pair upstairs that I can use. I see Happy Muffin. Happy Muffin looks cute. There. Anybody else? No. Okay. Alright, let's just get started and we'll work as we go. Just have to remember that my tools are over here.
Before we get going, this build guide was edited from different takes as updated parts became available to us. Parts may disappear and reappear, but as long as you follow step by step, you should have a functioning blaster by the end.
That's scary.
Before we get much further, I do want to point out there's some hardware that's very similar, but they're different sizes. In this build guide, I will be referencing these two springs as such. This is the weaker spring, and this is the stiffer spring. Both of these are number 4 screws. This build required mostly this screw right here, which is a number 4 by 3/8 inch screw. There is only 2 of these screws. These are the number 4 by 1/4 inch tap screws. And here you have your M3 heat set inserts. There's only 4 of these larger heat set inserts in the hardware kit. Those are the 8-32 heat sets. We will point out where these 8-32 heat sets go. The first step is to get the plunger tube all.
Okay, so we need this piece, I think. There's one of those has not been cut out all the way. Let's try and fix that. There we go. And it's stuck now. There. Yep. Now that's the right piece. We have this. I can't tell how long that is. That is a large plunger tube. We need this, it looks like. I guess that's the barrel. Let me move this extra stuff out of the way that we're not using. So this, I think those are 4 of the little ones.
Already, we have glue that needs a set. So first things first, take this part and take 4 of these M3 heat set inserts and go ahead and drive them down to the soldering iron.
Okay, so the very first thing that we're breaking out is the soldering iron. I planned for this really good. All right, let me go get it. Because I don't have any extra parts because all of my parts are gone. Okay, here's a soldering iron and I need a tip. I don't have one, so I'm gonna have to go find my other soldering iron. And that one I can't use because I don't have a charger for my 3S. Because my charger is gone. Okay, so this thing is oxidized to high heaven and back, but it's the only thing I have, so we're just gonna roll with it because all of my other bits are gone and the entire kit for my soldering iron is gone for no reason. But what I do need, no matter what, is a place to put it. I need a place to put it. I've been here before. Hi, Dusk. I need somewhere to put the soldering iron, but I don't have anywhere. Because my little base is gone. Oh my god. I have places to put anywhere. God. It must be in one of the garages or something, right? It has to be. I didn't move it. I didn't put it anywhere. You know what? I have figured it out. I have learned exactly how this works. This entire thing is set up exclusively to screw me over. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do it the cop way. We're gonna do it this way. So I'm gonna do it the Florida man way. So we have one pair of pliers here, and we have another pair of pliers set up like this. It's rusted, so we're gonna try and hold it. Ow! Hold it open at just the right angle. And I'm gonna position this like that over here. And now if I line that up, yeah, I'd be able to put it like that. Or even better like that. But will it fall through? It will. So if I position it further like that, and then I like have that hanging off, yeah, there you go. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm doing some serious redneck engineering over here. Now, can that make it over there? No, of course it can't. Because making it over there would be easy and would be the thing that makes sense. But no, because this is Tessera's nerf room. So everything always has to go wrong at the last possible second in the stupidest way that you could possibly comprehend. So, we're going to get an extension cable. And I know where there is one. Let's go. Let's go. Get that. This. All the way. All the way. Over here. go. Extension cable. And it's a really long one, just to make sure that there's enough cable to get this thing over there. Gotta do that. And we're gonna grab the end. We're gonna bring it over here. And before I do any of this, just in case it tries to burn the entire house down, I'm gonna take precautions. Get rid of this paper. We're gonna turn the box inside out, like this. We're gonna do it, the grandma's trying to figure out how to close a box so that she can send it away for Christmas away. Just like that. Now the box is closed. We're gonna flip it over. We're going to move the Cybertruck over there. We're gonna put all this whole arrangement on top of the box. So in case something gets set on fire, it is contained in the box and I can rush it outside and throw it into the pool or something. So that's what we're gonna do. And now it's falling apart. Now that I have this whole thing set up, now it wants to fall apart. No, it wants to open wider. Why does it want to open wider? What about like this? If I'm able to find the spot, yeah, that still wants to open wider. I'm so tired. All right, let's try it the other way. Let's try putting that like that. And then, no, because then it wants to close. No, I don't want it to close. We have to open it to a certain degree and not let it open any wider. So, it wants to open wider, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use duct tape to hold it closed. I'm telling you, God does not want me to build this breacher, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Where's my duct tape? I wanna know where my duct tape is. Here's duct tape. Actually, here's masking tape. That'll be easier to work. Unstick the masking tape from itself. And let's find the limit that we want this to be at. Somewhere around there, probably. Hold it up like that. If it wants to open as I'm trying to do this, stick to anything other than my finger, please. Set that up. Put that in. That's it. That's the limit. So we're gonna start. And it ripped instantly. Great. Will that work though? No, it won't. So you have to find the corner where it ripped the wrong way, and it instantly ripped again to make sure that it doesn't get a straight line. And now the sides don't want to line up, and it wants to rip the other way now, and this tape is dead. I think this tape is completely dead. I don't think there's any way to use it. So if I can unstick it from my finger, we're gonna go back the other way. I'm gonna go find the duct tape. I mean, actually, this is holding up pretty good. This is holding up pretty good. It very clearly wants to open, but the tape isn't letting it. And now the problem is that it just wants to open, it wants to fall. But that's fine, because we can just use even more tape to keep it from falling the other way. So we're gonna get even more tape and bring it over here. So that I'm gonna show you this whole arrangement once I'm done because it's absolutely incredible. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna just do it like that and make a big, stupid square. No, let go. There we go. That goes all the way. All the way, don't let go. Stop it. All the way around, just like this. It doesn't want to hold on. It has to hold on. Let go of me. Let go of me. There we go. Let go of its jerk. Let go of yourself. I'm just gonna keep adding more tape. I'm just gonna keep adding more until it sticks. Because when in doubt, just keep adding more tape. Isn't that what I always say? There. I can't cut the tape. It doesn't want to cut. So I have to bring the tape dispenser over to cut it. And desperately, before it sticks to itself, get the tape, put it back in there. And now we have the most incredible creation I have ever built. Feast your eyes on the actual greatest way to hold a soldering iron up ever, exclusively existing because the holder for my actual soldering iron has vanished off the face of the earth for no reason, just like so many other of my things have. And I've had enough. So from now on, when something doesn't immediately work perfectly with no issues whatsoever, I'm doing it the compromise way. So, there we go. Let's bring the temperature up. So that way, when we actually get to it, there you go, let's see. Screaming in your general direction. Yeah, that makes sense. I also just realized that this is kind of blocking the entire thing. Can you see my magnificent arrangement from there? No, the iPad's blocking it. You have to see this, it's amazing. Let's move that back. Let's move that back. There we go. Yep, now you can see it. This is how to do it properly. Everybody knows that. So let's see.
All nice and ready. We have glue that needs to set. So first things first, take this part and take 4 of these M3 heat set inserts and go ahead and drive them down to the soldering iron. I like to take a flathead screwdriver and press it firmly down. Repeat this with the other 3 holes while we're letting this cool.
Okay, so we bring up these bad boys. And these are heat set inserts. So these would just, I see, they go in there and then they just stay. Makes sense to me. But we have to wait for the soldering iron to heat up. And I need to calm down because I am very tired. Let's move the mallet. Please do not just fall apart now. Please don't. I just got done talking about how great my redneck engineering is. I don't want this thing to fall apart. I put so much effort into this. Don't fall apart. Please. We're gonna stack all these baggies on top of each other to do this in, so in case I screw up, I don't set the tablecloth on fire. And once I'm done with this step, I will look at the chat. I don't know where my flathead screwdriver is. Here it is. I don't know if this is ready or not, but I'm gonna try it. Please don't shake like that. Yeah, it is. It stuck to itself. Why? Come on, you stupid pliers. God dang it. Immediately I screw up because this thing stuck to itself and it's melted. It has melted. Oh, it's melting a lot more. Nope, 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 nope. Pick it up, flip it over, flip it over. It's melting through the table. Catch it with my pliers. There. Catch. God dang it! Yep, that's all hot and melted now. It doesn't say what degree to put this at. It doesn't say. Because why would it say? Why would it say? No, just stop it. Just stop it. How do I do it? How? How? Like always, there's no instructions. There's no instruction for how hot to actually make the soldering iron. The very first step I screw up because I don't know how to do it, because they don't say! I'm gonna start commenting. First problem, you did not say how hot to make the soldering iron, so it melted straight through. We will gradually edit this as I fail desperately to try and make this work. And because my hands are so shaky, I can't be precise. But now that this thing isn't as hot, let's try a second one. Now with a screwdriver, just try and hold it down. Down, let go, pull up. There. Hold that there. Still trying to come up. Alright, well now I know what I'm doing. I know you guys can't see anything, but that's probably for the best. There. I'm actually gonna bring the phone over so that y'all can see what I'm doing. Any updates in the chat? Rarineri, flat head, 500 cigarettes, I guess, whatever. Hi, whirls. Okay. So you got good. Get ready, get ready. Push down, pull up. Hold it down with the screwdriver. Because I'm doing this on the phone. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Oh no, it's all stuck. This has melted the paper bags together. Can I touch this yet? Get out. Okay. Can I? So this is fine. This did not melt at all. Again. Pull up. 3 of them fails. Oh no. My assembly is dying. I'm gonna hold it just in case until I have 2 hands. If it went in, stay down. Okay, but considering it's not perfect, I am using the most redneck engineering you can imagine. I'd say it's pretty good. So I'm gonna let that cool down. It is already 12:48. I only have an hour to work on this.
Go ahead and grab a 016 O-ring, some super glue,
Small
and
O-ring.
paper towel. Put it down so you don't mess up your workbench.
I can't pause the video. Why am I not allowed to pause? Why am I not allowed to pause? What is wrong with this iPad? Pause, 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 pause! Why is this iPad not letting me pause? I do need to go get glue. And the good news is we just got a ton of glue. So, there is absolutely no way, no how, no chance that glue does not exist. Puppy can come in as long as he doesn't get in the way or get too close to my magnificent production over here. And the very first thing you do is get as close to the magnificent production as you can. This is a high quality video channel. I definitely know what's happening when I'm doing 100% of the time. And I don't have to do floating measures. Brand new glue we just bought is gone. Oh my god, we literally just bought glue. Where is it? Where is the glue? Where is the glue? Where? Where is the glue? Why don't we have it? Oh my god. Oh my god. How am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to live when literally everything disappears the second we buy it? It's gone! The new glue is gone! Is this it? This is it. Oh, thank God. Okay. We have glue. And of course, it was hidden behind a bunch of other things. Okay. Play.
Some super glue and paper towel, put it down so you don't mess up your workbench.
I have this.
Go ahead and grab this, put a little drop here, 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 here. Grab your 016 O-ring, set it right in there, give it a couple taps, and let that set. All right, go ahead and trim.
That's a bad idea without using the using your paper towel on your finger to set it down. But I don't feel like getting up, so I'm not going to do it. Do not listen to anything I ever tell you to do ever, because there's a good chance that I don't do it either. Can I get any glue to come out? There we go. It's not coming out. And that didn't even go in. Squeeze. Why isn't it coming out? Why isn't it coming out? Is there nothing in there? Don't tell me this is the empty one. Is this the empty one? No, it's brand new. Why? Why doesn't it want to come out? There. Okay, one more time. Squeeze. There we go. A little bit. I can't see how much I'm actually putting out. I didn't put any there. There. Okay. I'm gonna use the screwdriver to move it in. Oh no, it's gluing down. It's gluing down wrong. It's gluing down wrong. Don't glue down yet. Don't glue down yet. God, I don't have this. I need help. My fingers are too shaky for this. My fingers are shaking so bad that I can't get a grip on anything. Stupid fingers won't stop shaking. How am I supposed to do anything? How am I supposed to do this? Stupid tablecloth. Get the tablecloth off. Get it off. I need gloves. I need more than I have. I don't have enough. I need a glove. If I have a glove, then I can do it. Here's a glove. It's backwards because of course it is. Flip it. Get in. Get in. There. I'm sure this is already like, yeah, because you can't get it off. So it doesn't want to stick to what it's supposed to stick to. Oh my God. Put more glue. More glue. More glue. More glue. in, not on top, in. Take it and shove it in. Ah, it's sticking to the glove. I have to hold it down, but all the glue wants to stick to the glove. And so does the O-ring. It's only sticking to the glove. It won't stick in. This is impossible. Anything involving glue is literally impossible. Holy crap. This is so hard. It won't glue in. It will stick tighter to the glove than it will to the piece. It's stuck to the glove. It only stuck to the glove. I can't do it. There's no way. I don't think this is possible. I actually don't think this is possible to build. Because you can't stick anything to anything. No, it doesn't want to. This doesn't even close all the way! This is useless. All these pieces are useless. That hasn't dried. Unstick, unstick. I have to go find more pliers, and we don't have more pliers. This is impossible. This is actually impossible. You can't stick the O-ring down. Why does it have to be so hard? Why does it have to be so hard? Why does the glue have to be hard to do? Why does it have to stick to the gloves? If I didn't have gloves, that would be my fingers. How the hell do you just push the thing down? Push the thing down into the glue? There's no glue with a smaller opening than that. It's hopeless. This is hopeless. I need an O-ring, but I can't get the O-ring in. How am I ever gonna get the O-ring in? That's not needle nose. This is good. Oh my god, it's even harder to open and close this one than the last one. Ugh. This is hopeless. It's glued to the table. Don't glue to the table. I can't do it with one hand. Look at this. Look at this. It's completely glued to the glove. The glove came apart because the glue is stronger than the glove. It didn't glue to anything but the glove. There is glue all over this thing, and the only thing that it stuck to was the glove. It did not stick to the plastic there in any way at all. I am furious. There is glue all over this O-ring. This O-ring's dead. It is completely fried. And now, because I messed it up so many times trying to get it to actually stick to this thing, I only have one attempt left to actually get it down. And there's freaking latex glued to it. This is harder than the proton pack. This is harder than anything else I've ever done. Next to the stinking caliber, and this is impossible. The glue will not let the latex go. The latex is literally glued to it so freaking tight, there's no way it's ever gonna come off. It's so tightly glued in. I have to break out the X-Acto knife to try and pry the glued latex off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Oh my god. I am literally slicing away layer after layer of latex. Get it off. All of it. Don't glue to that now! Just get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. This isn't gonna happen. I don't have any worker blasters. I just don't need them. There's no way that this can happen. There's no way. What needs to happen is I need to be able to... Oh, God. And now that's glued down. This is another O-ring that is glued to something else. It has to perfectly line up the first time without any problems whatsoever. And then I need a screwdriver to manually go and push it in. That is the only way that this will ever fit in. There's just no chance. So, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to try very hard to just split this open. God, it's so hard. Just a little bit. Just to barely get the very tip of it in. There we go. So now I can precisely line it up and hold it down and then use the screwdriver to push it in. That's the only way it's going to work. That is literally the only way. Okay. Last chance. I would love to be able to use this O-ring. I want to use this one. But the latex is glued to it. I can't get the latex off. I can get like little tiny bits of it off. I don't think it matters that much that the latex is on it, but it's like, it doesn't want to fit because of the latex layer. Let me see if I can just barely shave off the latex like I did with the other piece. This guy's insane. There is no way that he just lightly tapped on it and didn't get so much glue stuck to his fingers that he glued everything to himself. There's no way. Like, that's a mathematical impossibility. If you try and do something with this with super glue, you're gonna get glue on your hands. Especially if the scale is this small. It would be helpful if this was bigger. If this was larger, then this wouldn't be so impossible. But because it's tiny like this and super precise, there's just no shot. You'd need a piece of machinery to do it. I'm like so disappointed by how hard this is. Should not be so hard. It's literally just putting an O-ring onto a piece of plastic. This O-ring's dead. There's no saving it. Oh my God. My last shot. One. Two. 3. Don't fall in. 4. Stop shaking! Please fit in the hole. It's working. Even though this thing, for some reason, is determined to get out of the hole that it's supposed to be in. I'm gonna push it down, keep it in there, and then use a second screwdriver to keep the other sides from popping out. I got it. Oh my God. I thought that the heat thing was hard. This is, how am I gonna finish building this? There's glue all over my thumb. There's just glue everywhere. This O-ring is completely, there's so much latex glued to it that there's no saving it, I don't think. Not unless this goes on something that is completely and utterly useless. This is the only usable O-ring left. I hope we don't need all three. I really hope that we don't need all three. Because if we do, then there's no way I can do it. This is the end. Because of how impossible that one step is. Oh my God. No, I don't want to fast forward. I want to play the video. I'm scared to see the next step.
Sandpaper and do this if you'd like, but I think mine's fine for now. Now go ahead and take your 1, 2, 3 O-ring, slide it right here, and now grab your plunger tube.
Please, I have to find an O-ring. Oh wow.
You're going to want to sand the inside of this plunger tube around this depth. You just want enough for the super glue to bind to this and the printed part.
Why more super glue?
Parts together. Go ahead and round off both ends. Hold that at 45 degrees.
I don't have any sandpaper. I don't have it. I know we don't have it because if I go look for it, I'm not going to find any. I'm losing hope. I'm rapidly losing hope in this.
1, 2, 3 O-ring, slide it right here, and now grab your plunger tube. And if you set this here, you can see where all the knurling is. You're going to want to sand the inside of this plunger tube around this depth. You just want enough for the super glue to bind to this and the printed part. And before you glue these two parts together, go ahead and round off both ends. I like to just hold that at a 45-degree angle and rotate it. Flip over. Now go ahead and take your super glue, put a bead all the way around, and then go ahead and push and twist. Wipe off any excess if you have any. And now this you're gonna wanna cure for at least 3 hours, maybe overnight.
3 hours!
Next we're going to reinforce these two parts. You need these two printed parts and 4 of the M3x50 screws. Go ahead and put one screw here, here.
Please,
right
please,
here,
please,
right here.
pause. I've hit the pause button like 8 times now and it won't pause. Pause. This is useless. This is impossible.